So, thanks for joining, watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for the opportunity to be able to encourage. Um, I am making, I'm titling this post, and the answer to why it's titled that way is included in the post. I was going to make this my farewell vlog, but I prayed about it, and God said forward. So that's what I am going to do. I was encouraged by myself, my spiritual inclination, by my friends, by my family, to start vlogging and to start sharing and to use the opportunity of social media engagement to be able to inform and encourage, share, and just to be just as an outlet. So that's why I started it as a vlog. Sometimes you'll hear me interchange vlogger, influencer, um, interchangeably. And I explained in one of my early posts that why I am doing this. My why has not changed. What has changed is some of not really an expectation, not really me having an expectation or unmet expectation of being supported, but more of an expectation of consistency. So if you have consistently um, only maintained a transactional relationship with me, if you have consistently uh, not been a source of encouragement or support, if you have consistently been a critic, only watched so that you could apply your opinion as perspective to what I do or why I do or how I do, then this vlog, this page, this YouTube was never for you, because all it was going to do is give you um, ammunition or inspiration. So, and that was never the intention. My only intention is to share some real life experience, some benefit that I have that I have been sharing with my community, that I'm in community with consistently for decades. Not This is not information that I'm telling you because, oh look, I just learned something about taxes, or just learned something about civil filings, or just learned something about probate. Let's learn something about real estate. Just learn something about development or grant funding or application processes or certifications or credentialing or insurance. All of these are experiences that I have had over a number of years, and information that I have shared in a innumerable amount of instances for free. And now there are people living the example of information that I've shared, suggestions that I've made, people who are now able to monetize that, who are people who I've connected to resources or shared resources with, and now they have the benefit of that. This is to help my community, people that I'm in community with, and some people it has helped, and some people it has not. Some people have done nothing with it, as I'm sure we all have experienced. Some people have done nothing with their talents. The story in the Bible of 1 talent, 5 talents, and 10 talents. Some people have buried their talent, and when the grantor asked for it back, they gave them back. They said, "Here, I got what you gave me." Some people have invested their talent, and when their grantor asked for it back, they said, "I took your 5 talents and I made it 10." Some people have doubled, tripled, 10x the benefit of their talent. Some people have just simply scattered their talent. I took the 10 talents that you gave me, I gave them all away. Now 10 people got a talent. Um, so whatever has been done, the information has all been shared with the same intention, which is to encourage, to be helpful, and to do what I can, where I can, while I can. The last video post that I made, the W cubed, is my only intention. So in the last video that I made, I'm just gonna go by memory. I must have made recalled my youthful and childhood and child rearing experiences from my lived experience and the perspective of my grandmother raising me. So I have a family member who reached out to me and to note that that was offensive, that it was offensive to give my grandmother credit for raising me. Thus, that threw me into the question of, how do you define who raised you? Is the person who raised you or the people who raised you geographic? Is it physical? Is it the people who have given you emotional, spiritual, physical, psychological, and physiological support? Is it the people who gave you financial support? Is it the people who you lived in the home with? Is it the people, and if it's the people who you lived in the home with, if you visited other homes, do you start qualifying by the amount of time that you spent in the particular home with those people? If those people were in the home with you or weren't in the home with you, like, how do you qualify it? And how do you quantify it? And I'm not asking those questions. Those are all rhetorical. Because people who are raised in multifamily homes with their mother and father, if their father spends 50, 60, 70 hours a week earning an income to support his household, is he not who raised you? Is he not who took care of you? Is he not who supported you? Is only your mom the mom who raised you, your caregiver, the person who raised you? So, again, rhetorical, but my appreciation before I decided to rant and respond or give a triggered response, because I'm thankful for therapy and being equipped with the tools and learning the processes to live healed and manifest abundance and ease, and not just fake live it, but actually live it. Like, I am at peace. I don't have any tension headaches going on. I don't have any emotional processes that I need to work or grow through. It really just brought up some curiosity. And I'm a very intentional about providing encouragement and being a resource for encouragement. I'm very intentional about trying to think higher, stay on a higher vibration, live and stay in that place, tuned in, tapped in, turned on, keep the momentum going, and keep the movement of my life going in the direction of that momentum that is moving me closer to manifesting abundance and ease. Anything else that creates tension there, or causes pause there, or causes me to redirect, go in a different direction, move away from momentum, I recognize that quickly, and I am intentional about staying where I choose to be and living how I choose to live. And that's how I responded. My response to this declaration of offense was, that is not my intention. I don't know what to say if my memories of my lived experience cause you to feel offense. I don't know what to say to that. All I can do is honor my intention, and my intention is to do no harm. So that was the response that I gave. And then I started doing the recognition I started to go back to my video, see what I said that could have been offensive, see what I did that could have been perceived as offensive. Then I stopped, reset my intention. I said I was already going to make a video today, show this beautiful My shirt. Thank my sister for my shirt. How you gonna win when you ain't right within? Acknowledge that I am right within, and go for the win. And so that's the intention of this video. This is a winning video. It is just a video diary of the questions that I have processed through. I know who raised me, and whoever raised me, I feel like kudos to them. Definitely received some imparting, some equipment, some rearing that has helped me to be better, do better, live better, raise my children better, break some trauma bonds. And I feel like I can stand 10 toes down on claiming generational curses being broken. I do not live as afflicted. I do not bleed out on other people. I do not have gaping open, gnashing wounds. And I'm able to live healed and share that healing and use that healing as an opportunity to give my community access to the resources and the benefits that that healing has obtained. I am grateful for that. I am emotional because there's nothing other than doing the work that keeps me close to that. There's nothing that other than faith in God, God's faith, God's promise, God being faithful, that assures me, gives me the blessed assurance that no good thing would he withhold from those who walk upright before him, that the promises of God are yes and amen, that I do have beauty for ashes. I do have joy for mourning. I do have a garment of praise for a spirit of heaviness. And when somebody who does have the power to affect your emotions just by proximity and just because of the amount of connectivity that they have to your in your life, choose to use that to trigger you, choose to use that to lash out or accuse or inflict, that does not mean that that has to be your automatic response. I have learned to stop allowing my energy to be controlled by matching energy. I used to do that. I did that for a long time, a few decades. I matched energy. I was like, don't come for me unless I send for you. You don't want this smoke. You don't want none of this. This ain't what you want. I thank God for being able to live higher, think higher, believe higher, move my momentum forward so that I don't have to match energy, because I don't have to give somebody else, no matter their proximity to me, no matter their influence, no matter their import to me, perceived importance to me or relevance to me, they still do not have the power to control my energy. Otherwise, I would continue to spend my life trying to get back to where I want to be, when I can just stay where I want to be. And you can as well. You don't have to let anybody else's trauma, you don't have to let anybody else's affliction inflict that injury onto you. You don't have to let anybody else's projection project their pain onto you. You have the ability to control your own barometer, your own temperature, your own. I was sharing with my daughter the other day, right before we were getting ready for this storm. I was like, they're talking about the storm coming, it's freezing, but I felt warm outside. I went outside. It was now, of course, this could be quiet before the storm. I went outside. It was bright, sunshiny. Drove my car through the car wash. My car was shiny. My reflection in the car was shining on me. I took my coat off and got in the car and went to go do the things that I needed to finish doing, and felt warmth. My body temperature felt warm. I came into the house. It felt a little extra cozy because I felt warm. Now, I could have been having a senior moment, but I choose to believe that I actually have the ability and the responsibility to control my temperature. It's below 0 degrees outside right now, but I am in the house warm, barefoot, comfortable, and with no concern or consideration about anything other than we gonna be bearing down to have some quiet, comfortable time. Well, it's not really quiet for me because it is start of tax season. So I actually been working most of the day. Um, but it's a work that I would do for free when I can afford to work for free. It's work that I will do on a volunteer basis when I can afford to do it on a volunteer basis. It is a blessing and a benefit that I am excited to share, and I consider it my ministry. Um, yeah, every time that I engage, every time that I share, every time that I do it. So I just want to thank you for your support. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Um, Thank you for listening, because this is the healing in progress. This is the manifesting in progress. And I can't wait to learn more about vlogging so you can see the improvement, the growth, the scale, the glow up in the recording and in the history. I can see my video history lining up there, and I'm grateful to be able to show the progress and describe the process, and we all go up together. Be encouraged.